Hello, my name is Roxana Cardos. I'm a business psychologist and I'm highly passionate about unlocking the best version of people at work. In my ideal world, people would wake up inspired to come to work, hence why I pursued the qualifications that I have to enable people to do that. The way that I went about answering these two questions was by looking at my beliefs, my values, and my concerns and bring them forward, not by doing extensive research, which I have in the past, but rather just bring my conclusions forward. The first question is about the piece of technology that I would invent in order to entertain or solve a problem. And I would like to talk about the challenge that I would like to solve. So people come to work and they're either stressed or bored. Very few lucky ones. They're actually in the middle flow, in the middle area, which is in flow. And when you're in flow, basically, you're most motivated about that. And obviously, there's intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation for repetitive work. The extrinsic one works really well. The intrinsic one works better when it comes to creative tasks. So I would like to invent a technology that would allow me to track performance and the real reason what happens behind the scenes in order to make more people be in the right job, doing what they love, and being in that state of flow where they're going to be motivated at work. An example would be Roxana has been very quiet for the past 3 weeks. Her performance has gone down. What's happening behind the scene? Is it because she has something personal at home, which we don't need to have access to that kind of information, but it's enough for us to know that? Is it because she had some difficult conversations with someone in her team and her her self-esteem was affected by it? Or is it because she's not entertained anymore by the task that she's doing and she needs a bit more variation? So this is probably where we would bring in a bit of personality as well that we would have from assessments and things like that. So I would like to put everything together, coming from recruitment to learning and development, 360 reports that we would have. I would put it all in one system and it would be more infographic. So for me as a manager of Roxana, I would be able to see everything in pictures with that. And I wouldn't use it for evil, this technology. I would use it only for making sure that we have the right people in the right roles and that we're stimulating them in the right way. The second question is about one example of how technology will impact our lives in 5 years. I could talk about artificial intelligence, the Bitcoin, about how Amazon delivers things in less than 2 hours. But I'm going to talk about the people behind technology and what happens with that. For example, Facebook, social media. Interesting choice of words to call the people in the network your friends. You think that the more people you're going to have in your network, the more friends you're going to have. And it's an instinct to connect with people. You want to have deep, meaningful conversations. And when you miss someone, you don't have to go for coffee anymore. Like, you can just message them on Facebook, and then that need of feeling connected is going to be accomplished. It doesn't work that way. Also, as human beings, we can't have more than 100 connections, and Facebook pretty much goes against that as well. So you get to have thousands of people now. What does that mean? That you're actually in touch with all the thousands of people they have on Facebook? No, you can't. The quality of connection also goes down. And as much as I value Facebook and social media, it's about like social learning, it's about collective intelligence, and it has its value. I think technology tries to replace some basic human needs, which we haven't felt yet the consequences, but I believe we're strongly gonna feel that. If you look at all the movies that portray technology in the future, such as Black Mirror episodes, Inner Circle, or the Golden Circle movie with Emma Watson, yes, you could say that it's taken to an extreme and they're trying to make a point, but the point that they make is that we don't have everything yet figured out, and we are going to make mistakes. And I believe that the sooner we're going to learn from it, the better it's going to be. But I believe that we're going to feel very, very strong effects by the fact that we'd let technology replace human connection on so many levels, in so many ways. And as much as I'm an addict to social media as well, I believe that technology can make things faster, better, more efficient, but they shouldn't replace human instincts. And in my example, it was about conversations with friends. Facebook friends are not friends. I hope you enjoyed my answers to my 2 questions. I'm more than happy to develop on these 2 ideas. I have so many thoughts on this. I'm running my own little project on Mindset Matter, and it's all about the future of workforce and how it impacts us as well. I would love to have a conversation about that more. Thank you.